Hello, welcome back to Simon's Rants, and happy Halloween. So if you're anything like me, you had no idea that there was a Halloween Grinch movie. Why is there a Halloween Grinch movie, you might ask? I don't know. But yeah, I'm working through the Dr. Seuss movies, and I thought, what better time to do another Grinch one than Halloween, right? But I actually left my work briefcase out there. I need to go grab it real quick. Alright. What? We all have different kinds of jobs. But as you all know and are accustomed to at this point, these Dr. Seuss videos are pretty short. Definitely not full length yet. We'll get to those ones later. But you have to try a little harder to get drunk right away. So let's do one for the boys. Oh, what a way to start a Monday. So, without further ado, Halloween is Grinch night. Or as some people like to call it, how the Grinch stole Halloween. Because it's just a much better name. I never expected to see Whoville during the summer. How is it summer if they live on a snowflake?
All the Whos who lived here in Whoville paused and smiled as the sun sank down.
Do they do that every time the sun sets? It's like, wait guys, hold up. The sun's setting.
It was a mighty peaceful sunset until old Josiah happened to sniff.
The Grinch fart or something? What?
Another one's coming, another Grinch night commence. I wouldn't go out on a night like this for $1.50.
There's not a lot I would do for $1.50. What would you do for $1.50?
Then that wind wakes up the Gree-Grumps from their sleep inside the tree stumps, and all the Gree-Grumps start a-growling. And that growling and that howling runkles and grunkles up the pond.
And that's why I'm suggesting to all you ladies, kids, and gents, I wouldn't go out on a night like this for $2.50.
What would you do it for 2 Scooby Snacks?
It's a wonderful night.
Grinch got a cold? He sounds completely different. He actually sounds a lot more like the Jim Carrey one.
It's a wonderful night for Grinch night.
It's a wonderful night. Oh, Wilbur.
Max, go bring the paraphernalia wagon.
The paraphernalia wagon? Is he an anarchist who's gonna go start spreading some propaganda? This is like the most macabre Dr. Seuss artwork I've ever seen, and I love it.
Euchariah said,
Grandpa Josiah?
and Grandpa Josiah said, yes, Euchariah?
And SimonsRants said, stop talking like that.
The least we could do is find out without doubt whether or not the Grinch is coming out. And so I suggest we don't stood here like sticks.
Don't stood here like sticks? Don't stand. What is with Dr. Seuss and bad grammar?
Your Grinch alarm warden, Sergeant Samuel S. McPherson. It is my duty to inform you if conditions improve or if they worsen.
Okay, I know that the Grinch is a Grinchy guy and all, but like, he's just a dude that lives on the mountain, and they're like, better make sure he doesn't come out of his house. We hate that guy.
I'm gonna be the guest of honor, an exclusive Grinch night ball. Gonna be the only dancer in the Whoville Town Hall. I might enter the ball quite small, or I might go in quite tall.
Is this canon? The Grinch has, if he could do that, why did he get stuck in the chimney?
How many times have I said and said?
Is Max singing?
How many times have I said in my head?
Max is singing. Max is singing.
Why am I the slave of this Grinchy old crock? And I say how I wish I could turn back the clock.
I reject this as canon. This is so stupid. Max loved the Grinch. He was the only one who loved the Grinch. That was a central heart and character of Max.
Doesn't matter much how, but my dear old Auntie Wolfie, wouldn't I fear very much care?
What is that?
You know something, Grandpa Josiah?
Do I know what, Euchariah?
You know, sir, this looks a lot better without my glasses.
What? Is that comedy? Is that what we're accepting for comedy these days?
His wagon wheel obliterates and decimates and platinates 10,000 little flowers.
Missed one. Got it.
So evil.
Gall-darn bricklebush. I got brickles in my britches.
This feels like a fever dream. Is this real? Am I awake right now?
I suggest we stay indoors tonight. Our problems are immense. I wouldn't go out on a night like this for $66,600,000 and an extra 66 cents.
Why not? How long does one have to stay outside to qualify for the 600 and million 60 whatever? Because I volunteer as tribute. You just left like 2 seconds ago. Can you calm down? Okay.
Darn these brickles anyway. I'll be sore for a month.
They're really doing their best to make Grinch lame in this, aren't they?
Where is that euphemism?
Euphemism? A mild or indirect word or expression substitute for one considered to be too harsh or blunt when referring to something unpleasant or embarrassing. So, this kid just said, where is that mild or indirect word of expression substitute for one considering to be too harsh or blunt when referring to something unpleasant or embarrassing? I can't find that mild or indirect word of expression substitute for one considered to be too harsh or blunt when referring to something unpleasant or embarrassing anywhere.
Brickleize me, will they? I'll brickleize the entire township. Who are you?
It's a great reaction. So when Grinch gets to be like, hey, I'm the Grinch. Who are you?
Are you really the Grinch?
Am I the Grinch? I'll show him.
Oompa loompa doopa dee dee.
Unka lunka ibzin troika foldimaldo pam tusk.
I guess that proves it. Only the Grinch can sing Oompa Loompa.
He would have to save them somehow. He would have to save the town. He would simply somehow have to stop that Grinch from getting down.
Why? Do we even know the Grinch's plan? Just riding into town to show off his paraphernalia.
And what does the rather small Who want this time?
Will you please scare me some more, sir? I sort of like it.
Look, kid, I gave you the $2 treatment. You're not worth a first-class Grinching.
Best thing I've ever heard the Grinch say. If you want to be really spooked, you gotta pay up a little bit more than that. Come on, come on. It's not cheap rent up there. Come on, bud. I own the whole mountain.
And Euchariah, with a courage he had never known till then. Euchariah, who, with a courage beyond the courage of most men, with the sour, sweet wind a-howlin', stood before the gruesome Grinch.
Flexible, how's he doing that? That's so uncomfortable.
Do your worst. Bring on your spooks. Shoot the wimps. I will not flinch.
Wait, what? What was that sound? The lock just made an eating sound effect. Why'd it do that? Just yeah, that's what my lock sounds like too. How did Tim Burton direct this? Dumbo. Fantasia or something's going on. What did he give him a shot of hallucinogens? Where is he? What happened? What is this? What is it? What is happening? Sperm. What? 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 Most of this isn't even scary, it's just wild. This is wild, man. What's in this? Hops, barley, water, and rice. Then you left out the fact that there's acid. Just waiting for the acid to wear off. I hate these haunted house attractions, man.
The sour sweet wind is dying down. No wind ever blows forever.
So what?
Well, sir, when the sour sweet wind stops howling, that always stops the Gree-Grumps growling.
Yeah, I know.
So wait, those stupid cat things just wake up once a year to growl and then go back to sleep? This is a wonderful existence, actually.
Come on, Max.
What is happening? What is the moral of this story? Does anybody out there understand? Does somebody want to explain this to me? I'm sorry if I'm not smart enough to get this, but what? What?
I'm sure gonna miss that Grinch night ball. But that wind will be coming back someday. I'll be coming back someday.
What does this have to do with Halloween? What does this have to do with anything? Is that it? That's it? What? What? That was so... That's not canon. I reject that as canon. God. That's the worst thing that anybody could have done to the Grinch since the Grinch movie last year. God. I'm never gonna watch that again. What was that? What was that? I do not approve this message. That was so... What? Who suggested me to watch this again? DJ Rose. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're proud of yourself. What the hell? But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great Halloween. Bye. What the hell was that?
Look, kid, I gave you the $2 treatment. You're not worth a first-class Grinching.